This episode is brought to you by Sacred Heart Catholic School. That's right, we're enrolling for the 2021-2022 school year. So if you want to join this nice and fun family, hit up Carrie Bell, cbell at shshattiesburg.com or call 601-583-8683 and Miss Shannon will hook you up. It's fun. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. We have our own podcast. That's pretty fun, don't you think? This is a pretty special episode. I got to sit down with valedictorian Kate Gallardo. She does a lot of things. She just got done playing tennis, the individual state championship. The tennis team won the team title. She plays on the Lady Satyrs basketball team, got to play on those historic teams under Coach O'Keefe. I mean, she's busy. And she actually made time to sit down with us, so it's very exciting. You're going to love this. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and enjoy. All right, Kate, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Last day of high school, so can't be doing bad.
Is that so? Yeah, your exams are next week.
Yes, sir.
So this is, oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow.
It's closing down.
As we go. Man, that's pretty exciting. How does it feel being a senior? How does it feel closing this chapter on your academic career?
It's so crazy. People are like, whenever you're going into your senior year, they're like, time flies, like savor it. And time definitely does fly.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you're young, it just feels like time is crawling by. So when you hear people say, oh, make sure you enjoy it, you're like, okay, whatever. Time's super slow. But yeah, that senior year is, man, you're in it right now too. So do you have senioritis? It's okay to be honest.
Yes. I didn't really have it at the beginning of the year because I know a couple of my friends did. Just the first day of school, they were like, I'm ready to get out of here. But it hit me fourth 9 weeks, like just after I knew where I was going to college. Sports were almost over. Senior parties and everything just going on just makes you like, oh, I just want to be stress-free, nothing on your plate.
Right. Yeah, I get that. You're ready to move on. But that's the other thing, too. Don't wish your time away. I think that's what people mean when they say it goes by fast because, this is the last couple weeks where you're with everybody that you kind of grew up with. Now, how long have you gone to Sacred Heart?
I've gone for 14 years since pre-K.
Wow. Man, so especially for you, these are the people
Mm-hmm.
So so what's it like being able to have senior parties? Because last year senior class everything was locked down this time. What's it like to be able to be around your friends and get to celebrate such an accomplishment?
It's so fun to see like your whole class come together because they're like different groups. But whenever you have senior parties, like your whole grade comes together, you always talk to everyone, and it just makes you like be glad about your senior year and like happy about your time at Sacred Heart. So
what's your favorite memory from Sacred Heart?
That's a really difficult question to answer just because so many like good things have happened. Recently, I guess winning state for tennis was one of them. Basketball, we made it to the final.
Sorry, one more interruption real quick. We do need the state championship tennis team to please come to the office. Also, if Andy Brewer can come to the office as well. Thank you.
Is it bad if we like stop it and then?
All right. Okay, so this is for context, you just had to go do a photo shoot for tennis.
Yes.
And that's the thing. You're in high demand right now. Valedictorian, tennis state champion, part of a historic Lady Satyrs basketball team with Coach O'Keefe. Talk to me a little bit about basketball and what Coach O'Keefe has meant to you.
Well, last year whenever we didn't have a coach and Coach O'Keefe came in, he just transformed the whole program. He's a wonderful coach. He knows what he's talking about, so the girls like know to listen to him, and he's just literally taken the team from nothing to what it is now.
Which is this is 2 years on the bounce. You made it to the Elite Eight, and then last year you actually made it to the Final Four.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's impressive. And it's good to see, soccer here has historically done really well, but it's great to see other sports, we have the talent here. It's just actually seeing people making that jump. That's really cool and exciting. What was it like being an athlete during COVID? You know, because last year you didn't get to play tennis, didn't even have the chance, right? I mean, didn't get
Played
to
like 2 matches, I think.
right. So you kind of, but that doesn't count, you
Yeah.
know. So you didn't get to have tennis, and then coming into the fall, trying to get ready for basketball season, I know was a challenge. What was that like?
COVID really didn't affect me in any of my sports except for basketball. I think we were quarantined like 3 times, one of them because of me. But yeah, it just makes it hard because whenever you're like going, conditioning and all this, and then it's just like, bam, you have to stay at home. You can't do anything. And so kind of like separates, and then you kind of come back together after a couple practices. But it was hard to get in a rhythm just
Right.
because of it.
Right. Well, I imagine that just mentally, psychologically, it's just got to be odd.
Kind of. It didn't really affect me that much personally,
Really.
but it could have affected others.
Right. Well, you're hyper focused, and I don't feel like you're ever really that bored, right?
Oh, I'm always doing something. My friends always make fun of me because they're like, "What are you doing after school?" And they're like, "I don't know why I asked you that. Like, you're definitely not free."
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, and then I'm sorry, I almost forgot this. You play volleyball in the early fall, so you're going volleyball, basketball, tennis. Am I missing any other sports?
Softball.
And softball.
Yes, sir.
My gosh. Yeah. When do you have time to socialize? When do you hang out with your friends?
Usually the weekends, and then sometimes whenever we don't have games after practice, I'll go do homework with them or go like shopping if we need to go find an outfit for something. So I get my time in between. So
Right. That's awesome. Well, I want to talk mostly about you being a valedictorian. That's the latest. Well, it's not even the latest news about you, but that's a really big deal, right? So you have a 4.0 GPA, right?
yes, sir.
And what do you have on your ACT?
A 32.
32. How do they how do you get to be a valedictorian? Like, I really don't know. Like, how did you work towards being a valedictorian? And then also, what were some of the requirements you felt like you had to and ended up fulfilling to get to that point?
Well, for me especially, I've just had to balance sports and school and friends, like between all 3 of them. But I've always put school first, and so whenever I have an assignment, I'll be up late, not after a sports game or a practice. And so I don't know if sleep comes into account whenever you're trying to be valedictorian, but it definitely is like slim when it comes to it. I know you have to, for the requirements, you have to take all of the AP classes. So it's been like a rigorous schedule, but it's been worth it because I feel like I've gotten the knowledge and I'm prepared just from the teachers at Sacred Heart for college.
That's great. And where are you going to go to college?
I'm going to Vanderbilt in Tennessee.
Vandy, Nash Vegas. That's going to be awesome. How do you feel going to Vanderbilt? Are you a little nervous, excited? I mean, that's a tough school, but a good school. You graduate from there, you kind of have your choice of what you want to do.
I'm like both, like mixed feelings because I'm scared to like leave home just because I've been around these people my whole life and my family. So it's definitely going to be different not really knowing anybody there. But I also know it's such a good environment. It's in the middle of Nashville. Like, there's so many opportunities that it can't be bad for me.
Yeah. Lots of live music, you know. So
Country music.
it's the recording capital of the world. Well, it's not even, yes, lots of country music, but it's like it's crazy the amount of artists that actually flock to that city. So there's a lot going on there too. So wow, that's really cool. Vanderbilt. Yeah, going out of state, that's got to be kind of nerve-wracking, especially being at the same school for 14 years. Not just, I mean, you're going to have to go to a different school when you go to college, but going out of state, like, why go out of state? What's the advantage that you see versus staying in state?
I don't know, because I know staying in state, like, it's obviously going to be like cheaper tuition and just it's not as hard of a transition. Mm-hmm. But my brothers, they went out of state, and just growing up, I've always liked Vanderbilt or UNC or like just like nice schools. Mm-hmm. And so I think that it'll be good for me to branch out.
So your older brothers, are they role models for you?
They are. They've really, and my parents, like, they've shaped me into the person I am today. Just like through sports. I've always been at their baseball games, and I think that's how I came to love the sports that I play now. Is because of them. And then they're also very smart, so I've definitely looked up to them in that aspect. If I need help on a homework or something like that, I know I can always reach out to them and they'll help me.
So family's something that's important to you.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. I know your mom stays very involved in the school and, is very active in everything that you do. How are you going to handle going up to Nashville and being on your own?
It's definitely going to be different because, like you said, my mom is always there, no matter what. No matter our softball game that was like 3.5 hours away or 3 hours away, she was there, and so was my dad. So I think it's going to be weird without having them around doing laundry and cooking and stuff like that. But I know they'll definitely come visit me, so
Right.
I don't have to worry about that.
I didn't want to focus on that transition too much, but I know that's on your mind, and it's something worth talking about. If you're going to have an issue, like a problem, I would want my parents to be really involved. I get the wanting to have space too. So it's really great that you have that family support, and as long as you stay focused, sky's the limit. I think it's time to play questions about you. Are you ready?
I hope so.
All right, here we go. What's your favorite color?
I would say purple.
Purple, color of royalty.
Yes.
You know why?
No.
Purple dye used to be the most expensive.
Oh, really?
So only the noble classes could afford it. So
Interesting.
bougie. What's your favorite animal?
Probably a golden retriever.
Yeah. Do you have one?
I do. Her name is Star.
Star.
Yes.
Oh, is she a good girl?
She is. She's 13, though, so she's kind of struggling.
Oh, but still loyal.
Still loyal.
Love that. Good. You're a good girl, Star. Who's the good girl? What's your favorite hobby or pastime?
I don't really know if like sports are a hobby, but I would say that.
Yeah, I don't think in high school. I probably need to change that question. I feel like hobbies tend to be more something you do when you're older. Yeah, sports. Yeah, that could be. You don't like knit or something?
No, I wish I had the time to do something cool like that.
Or do puzzles?
I do puzzles. Not like over quarantine, we did a lot of puzzles.
See, that's a hobby. See, sports, yeah, I get it. That's cool. Sports and puzzles, got it. What would be the theme song of your life? Doesn't have to be from a show, just any song.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
It's okay. Mine would change probably every day too. So
I have no idea what that would be.
no idea. What's your favorite song right now?
I don't really have like a favorite. Like I like country music and I like kind of alternative, chill, but I don't know. That's such a hard question.
That's all right. That's what we do here. We ask the tough questions. What's been your favorite memory this year?
This year probably, I don't know, probably being with my friends, just because we haven't been able to like, especially last year whenever Corona came, like we all had to like social distance and all of that, and we had to go to our houses and spend time with the family, which isn't a bad thing, because a lot of people probably grew closer to their family then more than ever, but probably being with them just one last year, like appreciating the time you have with them.
Yeah. I love my family too, but nothing beats hanging out with your friends. Was it scary like last year when everything got locked down? Were you thinking, man, I hope this doesn't happen to us as far as your grade?
Yes, for sure. For our grade, I did not like. I just wanted a senior year to be normal,
Right.
and it hasn't been bad. It's definitely not been normal, but like we've made the best we can out of it, which is good. And we just went to prom, so like that's fun. So
How was prom?
it was really fun.
Yeah, prom. It's a great time. Did y'all get a limo?
We got like a party bus, so it was like
Good times. Good times. Yeah, I wonder, because we've been in school since August. So it's one of those, you did have to wear a mask, but at least it wasn't all on Zoom. So that's cool. What talents do you possess that not a lot of people know about? Do you have one? I don't really have
I'm really good at math, but I feel like people know that.
Yeah. Do you like solve really hard math equations for fun?
No.
I asked Miss Wilson that, and she was like, "Yeah, sometimes."
Really?
And I was like, "That's next. That's why you're you, and I'm me." I just never had the patience for math. See, that's what I'm saying. You got that focus.
I love it because you can always like find an answer.
See, you can't teach that. Not everybody's built like that, Kate. That's great. What TV show would you star in?
This might be like not like original, but Friends, I guess. I don't know.
I think a lot of people would. Friends is making a comeback, it feels like.
I don't really watch TV that much just because like I don't really have the time. But I guess Friends is iconic. You can't really go wrong with it.
What character would you be?
Probably Monica.
Organized. Yeah. All right. What's like your overall style or look?
Probably like athleisure, like Lululemon. You'll always see me in some clothes.
Athleisure.
Just like comfort.
I love that word. Athleisure. Okay. Nice. Oh, how would your friends describe you?
They would probably say I'm funny. That's hard because it's like hard to describe yourself whenever you're, you know?
I know, that's why I'm asking you to do it.
They would say I'm outgoing, friendly. I don't really know what else.
Smart.
I guess.
Driven.
Probably.
Yeah. If you could make a difference in this world, what would you want to be known for?
I think it'd be pretty cool to like cure cancer.
Yeah, that'd be very
That'd
cool.
be really hard, but it's definitely something that would be amazing.
Are you looking to go into medicine?
I am.
That's awesome. Yeah, that would be great if you could get that done, please, Kate. If you could travel to one of the planets, which one would you go to?
Probably Saturn, just because I think it'd be cool to see the rings. I don't know if you can see them like from the planet, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's all the perspective you're at. But yeah, that would be really cool. That'd be really cool. What's your favorite food?
pickles.
Pickles. Wait, what? That's your favorite food?
Yes, everybody says whenever they see a pickle video, they think of me, just because it's like known. Yes.
So you rock the big full dill pickle at a ball game and stuff?
Yes.
That's you? That's your favorite. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Stick to your guns. I love that. What one cause are you passionate about?
What do you mean by cause?
Oh, it could be like Lucy Mellon's very passionate about global warming, so environmental awareness, or maybe you said something about curing cancer. It could be your faith. You know, there's all kinds of things. Cause like general maybe movements in society.
Well, I've done a lot of like community service with the disability, like the people with disabilities in the environment.
You work
and
with
stuff
the
like that.
ARC?
Not the ARC, but I've worked at Southern Miss with like AmeriCorps and their disability institute there.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. What's your spirit animal?
A sea turtle.
Sea turtle.
I don't know. They're just so like cute.
They're deceptively athletic as well. But they just one push in the water and they'll go like 20 feet.
Really?
You can't keep up with them. It's not.
Wow.
Everybody thinks they're slow, not in the water. Sea turtle, I love that. Oh yeah, if you could be a superhero, what would your superpower be and your superhero name?
I feel like flying would be really fun.
Yeah.
No reason, just fun.
Yeah.
My superhero name?
This
Maybe
one's-
like Kate the Great or something.
Kate the Great. I love it. Oh my gosh. And your favorite color is purple, so your suit could be purple. Would you have a cape or no cape?
Kate.
Cape, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Also, that's
What kind of question is that?
That's the correct answer. You answered correctly. All right, this one's my favorite. How do you want to be remembered? It could be at this school. It could be in life. You can get as deep or shallow as you want.
I want to be remembered as someone who is passionate about everything that I do, like school, sports, family, friends, just like always there for people whenever they need it. Something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like that's you. I don't know you personally very well, but from a distance, that's what it seems like. You seem very focused, very driven, but also always very nice. Anytime I've seen you in the hallway, like at least a nod or a smile, very polite and very nice to be around. So, Kate, we're so proud of you at the school. We'll be sad to see you go, but Vanderbilt's going to be awesome. You're going to love Nashville, and all the best to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this. This was great.
Of course.